Well, I just finished season 2 of 13 Reasons Why, and, lots to say about this episode. It started off great. I thought, all the stuff with, I love the final scenes between, Dylan Minnette and Captain Langford, Clay and Hannah. Just those final scenes together, just when Clay's fully acknowledging this is probably the last time I'll ever reminisce about this girl and hallucinate her and whatnot. And that's not how schizophrenia works, but I digress. And the but still though, like it was like really well made montages, like this them sitting together, like looking over the city. Just when Clay just says, when they're just talking hands, like, do you remember the song we danced to? Not the slow dance, the one before. Just like, do you remember this? Like, yeah, it's like, why? It's like, no reason. That was actually really nice, and Dylan Minnette really showed his full acting chops during that last scene with just how great just what a great young actor he truly is. Just during his big eulogy at Hannah's funeral, did he just dig deep during his tears? And also, I thought it was incredibly effective and also so soul crushingly honest. Just when Bryce is being sentenced. I'll say this about this episode. It woke me up right away when it just said 1 month later. I was like, what? You know what? I did not expect this finale to pick up a month later, but the still though, doesn't he just Bryce just get off with 3 months probation, since this technically his first offense? It was just completely heartbreaking. Like, fucking legal system. Goddamn Donald Trump's America, right? But yeah, the and still though, the other stuff though, just all the stuff at Hannah's wake afterwards, just it really did feel like the closure to the series. Like, well, I thought the end of season 1 was a fantastic closure to the series. This would also have been a good closure to the series though, just with Hannah's mom, like, just Mrs. Baker selling the show up, telling Clay I'm going to New York, and then saying there was a list of the 11 reasons she said I shouldn't kill myself, and how Clay was on there as too. That was heartwarming, and that Zach and Alex got a few good lines with each other when they're just hanging out by a racing game. He's just like, oh yeah, like Alex just saying, like, I was able to masturbate 3 times this morning. He's just like, oh god, I don't want to hear about it. It's like, oh, I thought you'd be happy. It's like, well, yeah, I guess I am happy about this. Those two also had a great. Those two had a great camaraderie this season. What's the actors' names again? Miles Heiser and Ross Butler. They had a great camaraderie, and but the okay, let's. So yeah, that was all great, and but it always just felt like, when is this gonna end? I kept like checking my row. I was like, wait, I still have like 30 minutes of this episode left. What the fuck is left to happen? Then Tyler comes back and he gets the everlasting, like, psychotically gets beat up by what's the guy's name? Montgomery, I think is the character's name. Like, and my only thought was like, this isn't like bullying. This is like the signs of a psychopath. Like, I mean, he bashes this kid's head like over like on a sink. I'm like, that's like not beating someone up. That's like literally like very easily you could have killed him doing that, and it's kind of just like a bit, just like, dude, like, you are a legitimate psychopath, like, without doubt. But anyway, though, the other stuff though, and then yeah, you know it's coming. The everyone's heading to the school dance. Everything looks super happy. Clay Clay tells Justin that his family's adopting him, and it's just so adorable. Just Brandon Flynn's face, just starting to cry up. He does do such a great job, and the So there's that, and then there's what else though? That was heartwarming, but and then there's like the very dark, sad montage in which you learn that you see like Tyler Gavin. Tyler like kind of like losing his mind, and then you see Justin doing the drugs. I like when you look up from and I was cringing so hard, thinking, "Oh God, is he gonna see Hannah?" But no, you saw the he saw a younger version of himself. I was like, "Oh, thank God." That makes way more sense. And the the other one though, this is where this and there was one thing though that I said this perfectly summarizes why this season faltered so hard. It was because like you see who stole the Polaroids that would kind of been the damning evidence against Bryce, and my only and like a promote I thought like going in the finale I thought the reveal was going to be no, what there is no answer, like you just never know, which that would have been a bold decision on Netflix's the writer's part, but no, you learn it's what is it Jessica's friend who like she met in support group. I'm like, that's the big problem with this season. Like, anytime they had a big reveal with anyone, the problem is you barely knew who that person was. Like, you've seen them, you can recognize them, you don't know who the fuck it is though. And as a character, like with Montgomery being the one who was fucking with everyone, with that one girl being the one who stole the Polaroids, the only one that really worked was Zach, because you know who Zach is, and it made sense why he would try to lead Clay to the rape dungeon place. And I digress. I digress, though, and I was just was watching this final episode, begging, just begging. This was gonna be it. There was going to be no hints at the chance of a 13 Reasons Why season 3, but oh, Netflix. Netflix. You had the chance. You had the chance to take the goddamn high road on this one, and you didn't. Because when they're at the dance, it's a charming like scene, like them all happily dancing and having a good time with each other. I felt I was kind of annoyed with just when you saw Jessica and Alex dancing with each other, and kind of like you saw the remorse in Justin's eyes. I was like, okay, that's a and Jessica's eyes. I was like, oh, okay, that's a good way to end their relationship. Kind of being like, yeah, we had something, we did love each other, but like, there's just no going past what happened. But no, then she goes to see Justin, and then they fuck. And I was just like, are you fucking kidding me, shit? Like. Like, Jesus fucking Christ, are we really gonna do a love triangle in the third season? Oh God, you know what's happening, and Jesus Christ, do I not want it to happen? And the and besides that though, and then there was like the other big like complete like I almost busted a gut laughing. It was so obviously just like baiting season 3. Just when what was it though? Just when Jessica runs into Bryce's girlfriend, I can't remember the character's name. Yeah, and she's just like, wow, like good job, like not saying like just trying to defend Bryce on the stand, and he's just like, I'm sorry, just like you don't understand, I'm pregnant. I was like, oh my fucking God, fuck, there's gonna be a season 3, and then when Tyler shows up and like he apparently I'm guessing he messaged the girl his friend's sister he has a crush on, just saying like I'm going to shoot at people, like get these people out, and then the whole discussion when the balls on Clay. I gotta give this kid credit, just how he's like, no, don't call the cops, I'll go outside and talk to him. Like, Clay, you got balls. I sure as fuck wouldn't be doing that with Ian Calling. I was like, Jesus fucking Christ, I'm running away. I hope everyone else gets out of here. Okay, but anyway, though, I give them credit. I will give Netflix slight credit on. There's the scene before. It's a sweet scene in which at the dance they start playing like the night we met, which is of course is kind of a triggering song for Clay, and he does completely just immediately starts mentally falling apart. And it was very heartwarming when they all just gather around and hugged him and just all his friends. But I will say, we're sharing all this. Like, was Gianni Alexis just not available during the majority of shooting for this season? Because she does mysteriously just disappear out of the finale and like the past few episodes altogether. But once again, I digress. Like, still though, like when you have what's the character's name? Can I find him this time? Ryan and oh god, I keep forgetting. Was it Courtney? Is that the name of the Asian girls? But like when they hug, like, does Clay have any sort of relationship with these people? Like, it makes sense for like Angela, but like, and Zach and Just and those guys. But like, why these two? Like. These two, but still, it's a heartwarming scene. I will give them credit. They did do a good fake out when they made it sound you were just expecting is a gunshot about to go off right now to break the silence. But no, I guess not. Oh, and Tony, of course. Tony was the first one to hug him. It's a very heartwarming. It's very heartwarming. But then Tyler's friend, the goth guy, he is the one new character I will say they did do a good job on, even though I can't remember his name at the moment. He was a well written character, I found. Like, when he gets the message and they're just flipping out and Clay decides to go outside and confront Tyler, I did like how Tyler just almost was just gave Clay the chance to walk away and was just saying, like, Clay, this has nothing to do with you, just leave. But before we get back to that, I will say this though: I'm surprised they didn't go for the most lowbrow of jokes they could have made when they all start flipping out, and then Justin and Jessica show up, and then Clay's like, Justin is like, have you seen Jessica? I was just expecting him just to say like, oh, I saw her, all right. Yeah. Oh god, I'm foul, aren't I? But going back to Clay, though, I mean, God, the balls on this kid. The fact he's willing to stand down the barrel of an assault rifle just tried to talk Tyler down. But I do like the fact, yes, he was able to talk Tyler down. That was, well, because this whole season did feel like it was building up to someone being shot or school shooting taking place, but it never did, which is fascinating. And it was nice that Clay was the one who was able to talk Tyler down, but and then it just ends with Justin Clay holding an assault rifle and Jessica just staying outside, like with the cops about to show up, just saying, "Well, what the fuck are we supposed to do now?" When Tyler drives away with Tony, but so fuck you know, there's gonna be a season 3 of this show. Jesus fucking Christ, there is going to be a season fucking 3 of this show. Okay, Netflix, I want to talk to you personally right now. Look me in the fucking eye when I talk to you. There does not need to be a season 3 of this show. There does not need to be a season 2 of this show. I know the first season was your big shock sleeper hit and you really didn't want to let this go, but let this fucking series go. This is... The first season worked because of its setup. You were missing the setup in season 2 that made it work, and when there inevitably is a season 3, though, here's a few pointers. 1, shorten the fucking length. Make it half as long. Like, you do not need 13 hours because there's not enough plot. Like, there was nowhere near enough plot to justify a 13-hour run span for this episode. Get rid of Catherine Langford. Heartbreaking to say, because she easily is one of the best performers on the show. Her and Dylan Minnette, I think, are the 2 best actors on the show, but get rid of Hannah. It's over. Don't have Clay relapse again. End the story. She's done. We don't need her for a season 3. And 3... Yeah, I don't have a third one. Just, I just really don't want it to happen. But you know what's going to happen. Oh, I guess develop your new characters way better than you did. Because, my God, like I said, outside of the goth guy, like, I can barely remember any of them. And, so one named Chloe, was that the name of Bryce's girlfriend? I don't know. Whatever. There's not enough alcohol in the world to make me feel happy that there's probably gonna be season 3 of this fucking show, so... 13 Reasons Why. That was season 2. Goddamn. Did it justify itself, its existence? I would say somewhat. It did not at all justify a 13 episode run, though. This easily could have been cut in half. And, still, though, acting was great. There was some fantastic moments. Like, I did think the last 3 episodes were pretty fat. A lot of really touching, fantastic moments, and soul-crushing moments, and, yeah, and all the, like I said, the acting's fantastic. These are such a talented young group of young actors, and gosh, I really preferred the ending when you had the end of season 1 when it was just a big question mark of who the fuck knows what happened to everyone. And my god, did I just wish this would have ended with season 1, and I just wish they completely ended it with season 2. There is no reason this had to exist. But there were a lot of really touching moments this episode, I'm not gonna lie. That kind of teary-eyed. Or maybe that's all the booze speaking. I have gone through a lot during these past few hours, so that's that's 13 Reasons Why season 2. Check back soon. I'll have an entire season 2 review up, and one where I'm sober and actually thinking clearly. So look for that in a few days. Okay. See you, YouTube.